Hi, everybody.
You will buy my equipment, you motherfuckers.
Excuse me. Coming through.
You moved the camera, by the way.
Fucking camera.
Way to go.
Yeah, I didn't move that much. We'll see how I look right now.
How you guys doing? Hey, you guys doing good? You guys doing good? Hey,
You have, looks like a little more space on your side.
we're on internet.
There you go.
You guys doing good? How you guys doing? You guys doing good?
Hope everybody's doing well today. Why am I getting a loading thing?
Yeah, I'm getting a loading thing too.
Green over there.
It's green there. I wonder if I bring my shit down. 360. Is anybody else getting a loading thing? I'm gonna reload this shit. Sunny.
JS
All
Wooten
right.
says, yeah, it's being weird.
He said, "Oh yeah, it's going to be super fucking weird."
Oh, sorry.
I think.
Yeah, I'm getting the loading
referring
thing here again,
something
too.
else.
Although I'm also paused.
I don't necessarily want to lose more. Is people doing good or what?
Stream fine for everybody?
Stream okay for everybody. We have green, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it's green over there.
Are you more all in? I am actually. So like, I'm 100% going to all in.
Okay.
I'm 48% going to Strong Style Vault.
All right. I know that's not true.
Probably like 56%.
I know that's not true.
But I am all in.
In on All In.
Where are you going to be September 1st?
I guess probably at All In.
You could be in Chicago. Of course we're gonna go. They're gonna have a podcast convention.
Well, that's the report.
There's nothing that says Steven Larson more than a podcast
A
convention.
wrestling podcast convention, yes.
Right, a wrestling podcast convention. Name another wrestling podcaster that isn't an actual wrestler.
Well, Cultaholic, they have a podcast.
They have a podcast, but they do more short form stuff.
No, but they have a podcast
They have
with
a podcast.
with Matthew from Botchamania.
I know. I hope they come out.
Solomonster. He's a wrestling podcast.
Yeah, but he's not on YouTube.
Oh,
And I hope he does come out. I'd love to see this thing. It'll give us all those people that people want us to collaborate with.
give us opportunity.
Hopefully they'll all be there.
Yeah, man, that'd be great.
I'm going to send out invites to everybody.
All right. No, Chat Trivia Tournament of Champions is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
We'll put a reminder up. We've got to do that. It's too many things, man.
There are too many
I'm
things.
still recovering from this weekend.
We need like another.
my
We need
butt.
like a new conglomerated version of like. We need to clone like you and me. Did you hear Bette Midler cloned her dog?
No. Is that true?
Okay, so this was in the news, right? That she cloned her dog.
Is this something
Non-news.
Is this something from some tabloid? Did they make this claim?
No, it was like in real news. But then Jimmy Kimmel of the Oscars had a funny joke about it.
Oh.
He says it's such a long process, and he says shout out to Bette Midler for getting her dog cloned. It's such a long process. First of all, you have to go through, your dog dying. Next, the people who are going to clone your dog have to go out and find a dog that looks exactly like yours.
Funny. I was watching an episode of This American Life where this couple had I think a bull, or it was like a cow literally,
Okay.
that was essentially their pet. Mm-hmm. They bring it in the house. It was fairly domesticated.
Wait, what animal is this?
It's like a cow.
Oh God, okay.
Or a bull.
Yeah. Those are two different things, though.
Well, they're both bovines, but one's male, one's female. Yeah, I know.
But one is known for killing people. And
Yeah,
the
well,
other
hold on, I'm
is-
getting to that. And it was really well domesticated, and then it died, and they cloned it, thinking, okay, we'll have her cow back. They attacked the guy.
Yeah, it's not going to retain its memories. It's not how cloning works. It's not going to
Nope.
keep the same memories.
Nope.
That's hilarious. Why do I hate Colin Coward? I don't hate the person because I don't really know the person. I just can't stand anything that comes out of
He's
his
got
dumb
a
mouth.
lot of bad takes.
He's exactly. He's a lot of stupid. But I don't know him personally, so he could be a pleasant fella. I don't know. All that hypocritical crap about him talking shit about wrestling, and then he shows up. Oh, look at me. I'm a great wrestling fan.
I know.
Oh, God, go to hell. But I'm sure he's fine.
Cows can be dangerous. I'm sure, like horses, if they like kick you or something. Oh, that
yeah.
would hurt.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But bulls, I know they have horns.
Right,
I
exactly.
think some cows, some cows might have horns.
Do cows react in the same manner as bulls when you wave a red flag in front of them?
Don't know.
Or dance around like a clown
Don't
in
know.
clown outfit? Or are cows anti-clown? Thoughts on Kobe winning an Oscar?
great.
Not surprising. Guy's the GOAT.
Well, no.
He's like in the top 20 GOATs.
Yeah, I guess
There's
so.
20 goats.
I mean, Jordan first.
You got to give Kobe his just desserts.
Oh, I know. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I won't deny that.
I hate him so much.
He's not the GOAT.
But
no.
I love Kobe. I think he's great.
He's not the GOAT.
I think LeBron's the GOAT.
I'd put LeBron ahead of Kobe, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Who do you think the GOAT is then? Come on, man.
Oh, Jordan.
Declare.
Jordan's the GOAT.
It's LeBron. It's LeBron.
Let's wait and see when LeBron's career is over.
Do you think championships measure everything?
Not everything, but it's part of it.
I think that's part of it for sure. I think LeBron is the GOAT, though, man.
We'll see.
Okay. He's been in the league 15 years, and he's still doing the shit that he
I know. It's really impressive.
Did you see that pass?
I know.
Oh, my God.
I know.
You know that was sheer fucking luck.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a pass. It was behind the back dribble
It
to
was
himself.
behind to himself
Yeah,
through
that
his
was total luck.
teammate's legs.
That was total luck.
Which looked like the space between the legs looked like it was smaller than the ball
I
itself.
know. Here, I'll tell you a true story from when I was in high school.
Uh-oh.
So it was gym class, and I was playing basketball. And I've never been really good at basketball, but I was much better in my junior high school years
Sure.
than I ever was when we used to play.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
way better because I play more consistently.
Okay.
So we were playing. I was a sophomore, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And since it was PE class, I had sophomores, juniors, and seniors all in the same class. And so there was one guy who was on the basketball team that was on the opposite team. And so we were playing. There was one of my teammates was cutting to the basket along the baseline.
Yeah.
This guy was in front of him, and I was trying to make the pass.
Yeah.
And I passed it through the guy's leg to the
Yeah.
guy cutting through.
Escalade.
I might not have done it on purpose,
Ah, the professor.
but I didn't say that.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, you can't claim that you did it on accident.
No, you just be.
You throw up your hands and say ball is life.
No,
That's what you do.
I just like said,
You were
yeah,
like James Bond and
you
shit?
made the basket, and I ran to the other side of the court and played defense.
You're all cool about it. That's how it,
Patrick Sparks says Lars about to put himself over. That's sort of like that time in PE class. I scored like 50 points in a 3-on-3 game.
yeah, man.
I was lining it up.
Yeah, dude. You got the GOAT sitting here next to me, apparently. Why is Kevin Durant not considered for number one NBA player? It's hard to tell now because he's on a freaking. He hopped on a freaking
super team.
on a win team. Give me a break.
How many years in a row has LeBron been to the finals? 8.
A lot. Yeah, a lot.
Power rank albums based on album covers. So you're just asking to power rank album covers?
Oh man. I mean, there's Dark Side of the Moon, but then there's also the one where the dude's on fire. I Wish You Were Here.
Yeah. Oh. I believe it's Jason the Cabbie. Universal title last night, a replica. It wasn't Brock's built. Didn't have his side plates on it. Had WWE side plates.
Okay. Yeah.
8 in a row. Yeah, LeBron's been to 8 finals in a row.
You willikers. Yeah, man, KD is a snake. I believe that. Although I can never get enough of those memes whenever like a soccer team wins or something. They'll put like the shot of Kevin Durant for his like essay on why he went to Golden State.
Yeah.
And it's like a black and white picture of him like this and then some text next to it.
Yeah.
And they'll talk about like that team and why he's signing with them now.
Oh no, I haven't got a chance to watch a New Japan Anniversary show. How was Okada versus
When did that
Ospreay?
happen?
I think it was
That happened?
I think it was last night.
Who won?
Well, I'm sure Okada did. It wasn't a title match.
It was a non-title match.
No, but it's champ
that means
versus champ.
Ospreay could win.
Yeah, in theory. I didn't see any.
I had
results.
no idea that was even on.
Yeah, I think it was last night.
Freaking New Japan. They need to get their shit together. They need to let me know that things are happening. Don't they know I have a very popular wrestling podcast?
Your cage side seats. Let's see what the results were. Yeah, Okada won. Suzuki won. Naito won. Sonata won.
Sanada. Where did Elgin fight?
I don't see offhand.
What was so good? Karen is saying something is so good. What was so good? In response to Patrick Oliva. Oh, the anniversary show she said was so good. She said, real. Oh, man, Westbrook, he's definitely GOAT. I love Russell Westbrook. He's the best.
Alex C says apparently Suzuki started shouting at a fan and called him an idiot post-match.
That seems pretty tame. Like that's a good heel. That's a solid heel move. Now if he starts getting into like more rude expressions, like F you, like Bret Hart wanted to say over the the broken ankle of Shawn Michaels.
Karen says Sonata might have climbed up her power rankings.
Ooh.
I still need to watch his match against Okada.
Roman Reigns tweeted out 2 hours ago, "You'll always know where I stand because you know where I stand every week." What?
It's his yard, man. He's always in his yard. See, Kevin Durant's a great player. I'm not going to take anything away
Oh,
from him.
he's great.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great.
He's really good.
Yeah. But come on, man. Lead your team. Don't hop onto another team. It's just won a freaking title.
I know. That eliminated your team.
That's so dumb. How'd you like that Nia Jax last night? Putting on the freaking waterworks.
Oh, man.
That was
Between that and her
great.
match, it was great.
Oh, that match was fantastic.
Her selling towards the end was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
The whole spot was great. Spots.
They're doing the crisis of confidence
know.
angle there.
And then Alexa Bliss manipulating her. It's all messed up.
Mm-hmm.
See, Nate Morris says the Thunder was never going to win. Be that as it may.
That is not true. If they hadn't made that asinine decision to ship Harden out,
That's true.
Are you kidding me? They totally would have won at least 2,
Yeah.
in my humble opinion.
They almost beat the Heat.
Mm-hmm. That was, everybody agrees that was like,
Well, the problem is that the Thunder was making that move to try to compete solely against the Spurs because they kept Perkins because they thought he would be a benefit defensively against Duncan.
bad move.
Bad choice.
Bad
Especially in
move.
hindsight because they got nothing for Harden.
Yep. I thought Nia was great last night.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I love that they went on close up on her, knowing she was going to pull out the waterworks. That's not easy, man. Crying on command like that.
Nope.
She had to really go method there.
Yeah. Patrick Oliva, percentage that Asuka shows up at Fastlane to challenge Charlotte at Mania. I don't know. They seem pretty intent on. But I don't know. But then the stuff between Bliss and Nia Jax.
I know. I don't know what the motivation would be for her to go
I don't know either.
and challenge Charlotte.
I don't know either. Do you think maybe they're doing this stuff with Bliss and Nia because Nia is going to end up costing Bliss at Mania or something?
I don't know.
Or turning on her in some respect so that post-Mania, that's the storyline for Bliss and then Asuka can move on to other things?
Maybe. It'd be weird for Nia Jax not to have a Mania match. That'd be
Yeah,
weird.
no.
Hey, do you think they're going to do Sasha versus Bailey, or is it going to be Bailey and Sasha versus Absolution? Because I kind of feel that's the way it's going to go.
At
now.
Mania?
Yeah.
No, I think it's going to be Bailey versus Sasha.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of feel that way.
I think, here's the thing. As much as I want that, I feel like the story that they're going to tell isn't them fighting. It's going to be them. They only have like 3 weeks. Them learning how to make up and fight against Absolution.
It could be.
Because then what's Absolution going to do? They shouldn't be on the main card. It should be Sasha versus Bailey. I just feel like that's going to be a thing.
Could be.
I was disappointed last night when I thought about that. I'm like, oh man, that's going to be the thing, isn't it? Was anyone else nervous when Ronda did that Samoan drop? No, I thought it was great.
Did you see Tommy Dreamer's critique of it?
No, what did he say?
He said because Ronda held Stephanie behind the head. He said, "Don't do that because when you land, you're putting pressure on your shoulder and it could mess up your shoulder."
Oh, interesting.
See, I was watching when Nia, because I read that tweet before the Nia Asuka match, and Nia doesn't put her hand. That's where the head is.
Yeah.
She doesn't put it behind the head. She holds the arm that's draped over her
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah, okay, yeah.
And then falls back. So the shoulder's taking no pressure on the
Oh,
fall.
that's interesting. Huh?
And same with Roman Reigns. He usually just has this arm up, not this one.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's a hell of a thing, man. Learning on the job in the biggest spotlight of them all.
I know.
But I love it. I thought she was great last night. Sonny.
Zach Stolpa is the Intercontinental title 3-way match. The only match that could be better than AJ versus Nakamura. No, I think the Cruiserweight title match is going to be really, 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 really good.
Really good.
If they do Asuka versus Charlotte, that could be really, 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 really
If
good.
they do Charlotte versus Becky, that should be really good.
Mm-hmm. If it's Usos
Kevin versus Sammy could be really good.
Usos versus New Day.
Yeah, that could be good. That's not going to be as good as AJ Nakamura, though. I'll be honest. I'm not. Dude, look. Here's the thing. If AJ Nakamura, if they can bring the same intensity and drama and storytelling that they brought to Wrestle Kingdom, then no match is going to come close. Obviously, they're not going to be able to do the same kind of moves, but if they can somehow,
Panda Adams is asking if his care package was sorted out.
it's on the list. Hold on. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I wonder. It's probably because I didn't have your actual name. That's probably why. But I'll figure it out. It'll go out this week regardless. Again. Oh, Power Rank Flat Earth Wrestlers. Well, so we've gotten kind of a hint that Moose might be a flat earther. AJ.
Well, that's only according to Daniel Bryan. That could have been a joke.
Flip Gordon.
Yeah.
I know. I have to believe that there aren't really very many.
Yeah.
So anybody who's been even loosely associated with flat earthing. Moose, AJ, Flip Gordon.
Well, I mean, AJ has to be number one then because he's the best wrestler.
Well, he's the best wrestler, yeah.
But if he's not a true flat earther,
I think
he can't even qualify.
The level of like your belief in flat earthing, has to be like the top criteria.
Okay.
So I think it'd be Flip Gordon.
Okay.
Because he seemed to really believe that.
All right.
Although I did see a tweet the other day that said there are no actual flat earthers. They're just people trying to troll other flat earthers. Like, that could very well be. It could be the case. But then I saw there was a thing on YouTube. It was a segment from an ABC News broadcast. Within that past couple of years. Yeah. I think this year, where it was like a flat earther convention. I was I want to go to that.
There's a whole flat Earth society type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to. I want to.
That'd be interesting.
Find out more about that. Because I actually really love the conceptual drawings of the flat Earth.
Yeah, me too.
Like, what's underneath the Earth? How does it work?
I know. How come no one's ever fallen off the edge of the Earth?
Right, exactly. And I think the main thing is they all say that the terrain is too difficult for any human to get through in order to fall off the Earth.
But how do people sail around the world then?
Well, it's a globe for one thing.
No, I mean,
I don't know. I think it's there's land mass, and then there's water, and then maybe the Arctic is the outer bit. I don't know. This is all good stuff for Truth Exposed.
Yeah.
Like this stuff. I love this stuff.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. Maybe you just don't fall off. Maybe you just go to the bottom of it.
Is there a portal that sends you the opposite side?
Yeah, it goes bloop, bloop. It's like Pac-Man. All right, where are we at?
We got one more minute.
Really? I'm at 17.
Sorry, I was just going to 11:30 because it's a nice round number.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Wasn't Bo Dallas talking about lizard people or something?
Yeah, in the center of the Earth, though. So I don't think he's a flat earther.
Oh, okay.
What did Patrick Sparks call it in his brackets? Reptilian elite?
The elite.
Reptilian elite. Reptilian elite. Hello, Robbie.
Hello, Robbie.
Oh, now it's 11:30. Now we can start.
Okay.
All right, we're starting now.
Be a part of the best pro wrestling podcast today by supporting the Going In Raw Patreon. You can enjoy access to the live taping of the show, exclusive merchandise, and patron-only episodes, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson, available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, a little notify bell next to it if you're on YouTube. Make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw content. We're also available wherever fine podcasts are. If you have a couple moments in your day and you want to help support Going In Raw in a completely free and easy way, hop on that podcast app, leave Going In Raw a rating or a review. It really, really does help boost the exposure of the show. A lot of you out there have been doing it because I've noticed our podcast numbers have been on the rise.
Good.
As of late. So that's really fantastic. Thank you very much. We are also available if you want to support Going In Raw in a fantastic money-based way, in a financial way.
Yeah, man.
Go to Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. We have a lot of great friendos out there right now watching this podcast as a live stream, 61 of them. Then we have a good little pre-show where we talk about subjects such as flat Earth.
Yeah.
What else? LeBron James.
GOAT, yes or no?
Very huge topics that we're talking about.
Yeah. What else? Pancakes, side dish or main attraction?
That was like an epic conversation.
What is the nature, like a real existential conversation about the nature of pizza?
Yeah.
What is pizza? What isn't pizza?
What is pizza, really?
This and so much more during the pre and post shows for our streams. We're also at Pro Wrestling Tees at prowrestlingtees.com/goinginraw.
Hey, I have. Hold on a second.
Oh, you want to pitch the?
To the Patreon. Where's the damn comic book again?
We just had it out here yesterday.
We just had it.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, I got like 35 of these things that I need you to sign because I have to sign them too, and I'm going to be sending them out to a bunch of new patrons at the $20 mark. At the $20 mark, you get the Friendo Care Package, and that includes a comic book, and it includes. Look at this. Just today, somebody tweeted at us and asked, what kind of mood do you think they're in? Should they put up the Mecha Santa side of the poster or the top-notch super
that's
best
always the correct answer.
side of the poster? In the next Friendo Care Package, we're going to have to do a Steve side and a Larson side. So
Yeah.
choose between us. In the Friendo Care Package, you also get these stickers here. A little Steve sticker, Larson sticker, and a signed postcard, and a comic book. I don't know where the hell that went to. That's around here somewhere.
Well, that's weird. It was just here yesterday.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, is it over there?
Yeah, I put it there. That's
a
my fault.
brand new adventure for Steven Larson fans.
That you can only find the pages of a comic book.
All sorts of great stuff
Yeah,
going
keep that
on
with
here.
the other stuff.
Oh, look at that. It's drawn by me.
Great. It's all good stuff. You did a good job on that.
Thanks. Appreciate it. So
I
anyway,
don't know if I tell you that enough. You did a great job on that.
yeah, you told me that way too many times. Thank you.
Well,
I'm starting
it-
to think you're being sarcastic.
It bears repeating, man.
And yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees. We really need to get on more designs. I said
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
know.
have 10 new ones by Mania, and that's
Yeah, I knew
coming
that
up
wasn't going to happen.
really close. Well, I like to have.
It's good to have
a
ambitions.
positive attitude, and yes, ambitions. Exactly.
No, that's all good
Are you
stuff.
going through pay-per-views right now?
No, not really.
Okay. What are you looking at?
Well, kind of that, but also kind of
Stuff for countout?
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Anyways, let's bring up the notes for Raw.
Raw. The thing seem just a little, just slightly off last night?
So I don't know if it was
It didn't seem like it was as smoothly produced as previous weeks.
I'll say this: it felt really long, but I'm not going to say in like a slog manner.
Yeah.
But by the time half the show was over, I was like, "Gee whiz, when are they going to wrap this thing up?" It felt really long, and again, when you sit down to watch a 3-hour show, it could just be your own state of mind.
Well, I mean, also that is a lot of time to dedicate to one program.
Where you're
It is
coming
a long
from.
show.
I think here's part of the thing. They've been doing a lot of really long matches lately, and
Yeah.
last night they didn't.
That's true.
And so we didn't get like a half hour, a big chunk of half hour just gone, missing from the broadcast thanks to a long match, or something that you could sort of digest in an easier bite, perhaps.
Yes.
But I thought that, when you break down the show, I thought there wasn't a lot of wasted space. I thought there was a lot of good stuff going
Yeah, there was
on.
a lot of good stuff.
They fit a lot in there. We finally got to the Hardy compound.
Yeah.
We got that.
Just a little bit.
A little tease.
Just a little bit.
Little tease of it. Anyways, let's kick off at the. Oh, hold on a second. I got to do this real quick. The second week of February.
Yes.
patrons. I have to
Shout
do
outs.
this every day. This week, I got to give the shout outs for February. Why don't they pronounce it February? Because that's how it's spelled. February. Anyways, where am I here? Oh yeah. So again, want to thank our patrons. This is one of the things you get from $1 up. You get a little shout out here.
Yeah.
Anthony De Francesco, Zach McLean, Derek Galea, Jared Ellis. Let's see here. Nicole Nixon. How do you say this name? Is it Io Taker Neon Beaten? I'm so sorry. That's a crazy name. Crazy in a good way. Very interesting, but I can't pronounce it. Connor Sullivan. Michael Wagenfur. Larson's Black Cat Stepfather. That happened in February. The Tapped House. Happy Valentine's Day, Erica. Ooh, that was a little late. Cy Prakash, Taylor Sexton, Stephen Dash, Amy Snuggs, Carnival Williamson. Wow, I can't have another kid because I snipped it. But if I had another one, Carnival's a great first name.
That is a good name.
Let's see here. Eddie A414, Coldwater Larson's private valet, Matthew Paul, Matt Brewer, TGX. Oh, he says, don't shout me out. Oops. The returning JC Zephyr, Carlos Davalos, Darius Corey. That's week 2 of the February Patriots.
Thank you very much.
Kurt Angle comes down, and it's a new man. It's a new Kurt Angle. He's now don't give an F Kurt Angle. 0 F's given Kurt Angle. He says, Triple H, you sucker punched me last week. Get out here and face me like a man.
Man to man.
And instead, Stephanie comes
Yes.
and she lays into Kurt. She's like, look, you jacked Triple H at Survivor Series, I guess? No,
Yeah.
what was it?
Yeah.
And then he got you one back. So now everybody's even. Everybody's on the same page. Ronda Rousey comes down.
No, Stephanie says, Kurt Angle brings up Survivor Series. Stephanie says, you almost embarrassed us. You almost cost us the most, our most important signing ever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
At
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Triple H punched you. Now everybody should be even.
Yeah. So that brings out Ronda Rousey. And she says, Stephanie, she says, I've been thinking about it, thinking about who I want to face at WrestleMania. And Stephanie's like, let's get a drum roll now. Ooh. And then right when the drum roll starts, Ronda just says, you. I want it you.
Yeah.
And this is it's gonna take a little bit more time of her being comfortable and getting in the rhythm of things, because it was a little premature when she said you.
Yeah.
The camera didn't catch her face, I think, like they wanted to. They had to show that in the replay.
Yeah.
And then commentary had to say, oh, she just said Stephanie McMahon. She wants to fight Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
That being said, I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. She had some intensity.
Yeah.
There was some urgency to her performance.
She's still, and granted, I don't know if this is what they want her to do character-wise. I don't know yet. When she's getting positive response from the crowd, it's still hard for her to, and again, I don't know if this is direction or not, to really take it in and enjoy it. It's got to be hard to, separate yourself from the crowd chanting your name and not smile.
I cannot
especially when you're living
stress,
out your dream,
dude, I cannot stress how difficult it has to be to go out there in front of 10,000 people and do what they do live and not stumble at all. There was one stumble last night, and that was with The Miz when he was talking crap to Rollins and Balor.
Yeah.
And it's so amplified because it's live. It's in front of so many people. And Miz he's an absolute pro who's a complete 100% on the mic.
Yep.
He's great on the mic. One little stumble, it's so amplified because of the settings and where they are. It's everybody says, wrestling and what's your work rate like? Being out there. That's one thing that I was such a mark for CM Punk, because man, he was completely comfortable in front of that crowd.
He was always in character and seemed to hardly ever stumble over his words.
Yeah, exactly. And when he did, it just sounded like a normal dude speaking.
It's sort of like Kevin Owens.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, I thought it was another good outing for Ronda Rousey.
It was. And
Because
again,
it was a long segment, and there's a lot of stuff going on.
And again, I don't know if they tell her, hey, if they chant your name, enjoy it, or if they tell her anything, or they tell her, stay in character. I don't know what her direction is.
Yeah,
and it doesn't take away from the segment. I don't mean to imply that, but I wonder for her as a performance if she has problems or not. Consistency of character throughout the segment when that sort of stuff happens. I don't know.
It's such a big role for her to fill on such a bright spotlight. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, absolutely. So she says she wants Stephanie. That brings out Triple H, and he says,
hold on, wait, hold on a second. No, that's not gonna, hold on, no, that's not gonna happen. No golden shuffle here. That's my wife. She's not on the active roster.
And then
Kurt Angle says, au contraire.
Yeah, says Stephanie has a contract as executive, but also has contract as WWE superstar. Therefore, she is eligible to wrestle.
He said, I make the matches around here. He says, Ronda, it's not going to be you versus Steph one-on-one. It's going to be a mixed match challenge. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
The authorities shocked. They try to exit the ring. Triple H tries to get a cheap shot in again. Angle anticipates it. They brawl a bit. Angle goes for an ankle lock. Triple H reverses, tosses him into the turnbuckle. It seems like Steph's about to hit. Oh, that happened before. Steph's about to hit Angle.
There's a lot of stuff going
and
on.
And Rousey caught it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening here, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, at one point, Stephanie tried to sneak up behind Ronda when Triple H was on the ground after Kurt Angle had decked him, but Triple H had countered. Then Stephanie comes up behind. She whacks Ronda. Then Kurt Angle gets the best of Triple H.
Ankle lock.
Oh, yeah, Ronda goes out there trying to chase down Stephanie.
No, Stephanie leaves.
Yeah, she leaves.
Because Ronda's making mean face at her.
Yeah.
She leaves. Angle gets Triple H an ankle lock. Steph runs around the opposite side of the ring, pulls Triple H out.
Yeah.
While she's taking to Triple H, Ronda grabs her by her hair, pulls her up, throws her back in the ring. Samoan drop. Exactly. So we saw a move. We saw a move from Ronda. Now, apparently there was some... You mentioned this during the pre-show. Tommy Dreamer tweeted out a little bit of a slight adjustment in form to protect the person who's delivering the move. So Ronda in this case.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have the weight of the person you're dropping on your shoulder and injuring your shoulder.
Yeah. So, again, huge spotlight, going to be a process, but so far she's doing better than I ever could. So that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, I thought it was an effective segment. I think this is really entertaining. I really like Stephanie and Triple H. As long as this doesn't end up being every single week them coming out and dropping a 20-minute promo like we used to see with the Authority back in the day.
I know.
Then, if they keep it action-based, it's going to be a lot of fun. The Mania match should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Next up, we had a really good match.
Man, this was great.
Asuka versus Nia Jax. This was a top 4 or 5 level pay-per-view quality match that we got from Nia Jax.
Especially the story they told towards the end of the match was fantastic.
So the majority of the match was Nia Jax overpowering Asuka.
Yeah, firmly in control.
And then Asuka, make a long story short, was able to get an arm lock, an arm bar.
Yeah, she got an arm bar. Transitioned from that to a triangle. And she had that in for a while. Nia picked her up, power bombed her, but Asuka didn't let go of the hold. Nia sold the move really well. This whole bit. Nia again picks her up, does like a buckle bomb. Again, Asuka does not let go of the hold.
A couple of those, yeah.
And then finally Nia lifts her up, tries to do another power bomb onto the ropes. Asuka kind of springs off the ropes, transitions into armbar, which Nia ultimately tapped out.
Yeah. And she was in that armbar forever. She was in for such a long time, and her tap out was so defeated.
Yeah.
Nia Jax's performance, I cannot say enough good things about it on Raw last night. It was fantastic. Because later on, we'll just cut to this now. Later on, we had Alexa Bliss backstage with Nia Jax, and Nia Jax is obviously feeling emotionally defeated from her match with Asuka. And Alexa was trying to give her... What's your read on Alexa's little pep talk?
Well, I felt like
Nia Jax?
If you take it on at its surface, yeah, she was trying to maybe give her a pep talk, but also kind of felt like she was trying to break Nia Jax down.
Yeah. She said, you can't give up. You can't give in. You can't seem weak because...
But also, she was saying that, but also she say, your family might be embarrassed because you lost. You must feel horrible right now. And then it seemed like she was trying to vacillate between, kind of talking a little bit of trash.
Well, it was a little bit...
but then trying to use that as the impetus for a pep talk.
Right, exactly.
It was going back and forth.
It was some tough love. And it was fantastic because the entire time the camera's just slowly zooming in on Nia, who starts to actually cry.
It was a fantastic performance.
I loved it. I thought it was so great.
Me too.
I thought it was really good. You just don't get to see stuff like that very often.
So it'll be interesting to see if there's obviously something going on with the dynamic between Alexa and Nia, and has been for a while. I mean, it was... feels like months ago that Nia was angling to get a title shot.
Yeah.
Never happened. So it'll be interesting to see if Alexa keeps on going this route with these kind of pep talks, and if it gets to the point where Nia says enough and attacks her, whether that's before Mania or after, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I said in the pre-show that if it is Asuka, Alexa, maybe they're setting up this storyline with Alexa and Nia, so Nia can maybe cost Alexa at Mania. Although I kind of want Asuka's win to be clean. But anyways, setting up for Alexa's story post-Mania against Nia, and then Asuka as women's champion can move on to something else.
Because there's still the thought that Asuka might take on Charlotte at Mania. And, I mean, that's a possibility. I just really wonder what possible, believable motivation they would have.
Other than I want to take on the best.
I mean, she could say, I've beat Alexa Bliss before. She could say that. She could say, I beat Alexa Bliss. The championship there wouldn't mean as much. I beat Nia Jax. You know what? There's nobody else there really that I need to prove myself against. I've beaten everybody, but I've never beaten you. That I mean, if it's written properly, that the seed of that motivation could be enough.
But at the same time, if you've already beaten Alexa Bliss, you know you can beat her. I mean, that seems like a gimme.
Yeah, I know. And Raw's the best show, but you know, if Asuka's all about the competition aspect of things and not necessarily the title, then I think that could be, I mean... And
say what you will about SmackDown's creative, it has largely not been very good lately, but if the focus going forward of the women's division is going to be Ronda Rousey, it might benefit Asuka to move to SmackDown.
No, I agree with that, although I think she's going to be entrenched in the Stephanie thing for probably a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
I would be surprised if it stopped at Mania.
No, I don't think it will, but you know, who knows how long it's going to take before titles get involved.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Although they repeated last night, they said part of Ronda Rousey's contract was she got to pick her Mania opponent, but it wasn't going to be a champion. So they made it clear for the second time that there would be no championship opportunities for Rousey in the near future.
Yeah.
And by that I mean Mania.
Yeah, exactly. So after that we had the Revival.
Say yeah.
Versus Thebar.
If Revival picked up the win, they would get a title shot at Mania, so I was expecting them to win.
Yeah, me too, and they did not win.
No, they didn't.
Cesaro ended up getting the pin on Dawson after a neutralizer. It was a fun match. I'd actually really like to see these guys.
It didn't seem as crisp as I was hoping for.
No, they each team has their own distinct chemistry. I think the Revival and the Bar both work best when they've had so many repetitions with their opponents.
Yes.
Because they can be very crisp once they're in that rhythm.
That comfort area.
Probably just takes a little while, you know.
Comfort
I mean,
zone.
we saw how many times we see Revival versus Variations on the Shield and Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
A lot. I'm sorry.
The Bar.
The Bar.
And it was
a
good
lot.
stuff, yeah.
And you know, the second half of those matches were freaking
same
amazing.
with the Thebar and the Hardys.
Yeah.
They had a ton of matches against each other. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could find a way to get the Revival back in, but
let's mention this Wrestling Inc. News bit about the Bar, with reports going around that Thebar will face a tag team at Mania that is not currently a tag team. No other details.
Well, this kind of makes sense because their thing right now is we're clearing everybody out. We don't have an opponent for Mania. So obviously the Revival seem like one, but then, you know, just sort of sticking them in a match and, if they win, they'll go on. That wouldn't be enough. They need like a big, you know, crashing their party type thing. So it doesn't surprise me that when I saw this presentation of the Revival, okay, it's not going to be them. There's some indication that the Ultimate Deletion is going to be happening prior to Mania, which is a bummer. That should have been a Mania thing.
I know.
And that Bray and Matt might come out as tag team partners out of that. I have no idea how much validity there is to that, but that would be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, and that would be a team that's currently not a team to take on Thebar.
Yeah. And then that would probably leave Jeff with like a singles push once he comes back, maybe. I don't know. But
they'd be kind of following the storyline of Final Deletion, where Matt and Jeff were at odds. Final Deletion, Jeff picked up the win, and then shortly after that, they reunited as a tag team.
Yeah.
Which, of course, led to Tag Team Apocalypto.
Alex C. here in chat said Braun and Elias. That'd be great.
That would be great. After that, we had a John Cena promo.
Boy, he was
there to sell Fastlane. That's what he was there to do.
Oh, man. I will win that match, and I will. And AJ Styles, what you have to do is invoke your rematch. Hold on, John. There's like 8,000 other people in that match with you.
I know.
The odds of you winning that match are not that great. They're actually less than Elimination Chamber odds.
His whole promo was lol, Cena wins.
Really was. And then telling people what to do?
I know.
AJ, you'll invoke your rematch clause at WrestleMania on the grandest stage of them all.
That's just kind of his thing, though. Between that and the ring, telling people to do stuff all the time.
Shouting orders at people?
Yeah, man.
Dude, come on. I know you've been there for a while, but, you know, there are still people above you in the food chain, man.
Tranquilo.
Just tranquilo, John. You need to get, he's immediately moved. What do championship teams always say they never do? Never look past your next opponent.
Yeah.
Take each game one game at a time. And he's already moving past Fastlane into
Mania, man.
What is that? John, listen. Fastlane is a big fat stinker of a pay-per-view coming up.
Uh,
You're not going to break the record
Well.
at Fastlane.
if I do break the record, it would make a B-level pay-per-view, A-level pay-per-view.
John, listen, I don't even know whose voice I'm doing right now.
You're doing Steve.
I get to talk to John Cena. Anyways, Goldust shows up then.
Yeah, and he had his own long, meandering, not exactly clear promo apart from saying that he's going to ruin John Cena's WrestleMania dream. I still don't know how that's going to happen, just because if he were to beat him on Raw, that wouldn't do anything. He'd still be in the match at Fastlane.
Yeah, but
if he were to win, he would still be WWE champion. Goldust isn't going to show up on Fastlane and interfere and cost John Cena the match.
It was confusing, but I really loved his promo because I just try to cherish every Goldust
Oh,
moment.
me too. I like Goldust a lot.
And he comes out there and he quotes on the waterfront.
Yeah.
I love that. That was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was confusing. It was weird. People in the crowd were like, "What is going on here?"
Even Cena.
Yeah. That was, no, he was like, "What?" So anyway, yeah, Goldust ended up sucker punching John Cena.
Yeah.
That led to a match. Cena won with an AA.
Yeah.
So he'll be
That
showing
result
up.
was never in doubt.
He'll be showing up on SmackDown tonight to tell AJ Styles, I guess, what to do again.
He should just deliver the same exact promo.
Exactly, yeah, word
But
for
this
word.
time, when he said it during his promo, was like, I can't do this on SmackDown because I'll have 5 other guys trying to interrupt me. Mm-hmm. Instead, he just had Goldust interrupt him.
Yeah, he had one guy.
Next, Kurt Angle and Elias backstage. Elias is trying to get out of his Symphony of Destruction match later in the evening against Braun Strowman. Kurt Angle said, nope.
He said, nope, not going to happen.
Not gonna
He
happen.
said, okay, I'll consider it. Thank you, Kurt. I've considered it.
No.
I'm not canceling the match. Elias. Oh, man. Next up, we had Bayley versus Mandy Rose right before the match went down. Oh, yeah, but there's a Bayley interview here where she was talking about being friends with Sasha Banks or something like that. I liked it.
Yeah,
It was
an
an
in-ring interview, yeah.
She's saying, look, man, I get that it's every woman for themselves in these various matches that Sasha has screwed me over in, but, I'm not a pushover, man.
And then she was interrupted by Absolution's music.
Yeah, Paige said some really mean things.
Yeah,
she
man.
said, Bayley, you're just a kid.
Well, she was saying stuff like there's strength in numbers.
You need to have somebody to have your back.
Yes.
And that's us.
Okay match. Bayley wins by roll-up. Mm-hmm. Absolution comes in afterwards, attacks Bayley. Sasha runs out, makes the save. Sasha offers a hug to Bayley.
She did this.
Yeah. Bayley pushes past her, walks out of the ring.
I loved it. I thought it was
Denied.
great. I don't think we're going to get this match that we all want to see, though, man. I don't think we're going to get it. I think they want to push Absolution. I think Bayley versus Sasha would be so much freaking box office. I would love that match. It'd be so great. But I really think this is going to... You know how the WWE is. There's only 3 weeks left. They don't really do like the really cool thing. They do kind of the little bit lame thing.
Here's
which is, we want them to be friends. So because pulling the trigger on like a heel Sasha...
Maybe they'll actually do that at Mania during that match if it's a tag match.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Get Absolution over and pull the heel trigger on Sasha.
And maybe Sasha... I mean, we said when we heard that Paige was hurt and wouldn't be able to wrestle anymore, that maybe Absolution needs a new, at least in-ring leader.
Oh, I would love that. That'd be great.
Why not have Sasha take that role?
That'd be really cool. That'd be good. So, yeah, it could be. Look at that. We just booked it. Good job. Good
and
job,
then
us.
maybe at SummerSlam,
At SummerSlam we can get that.
or Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
get Sasha versus Bayley.
Well, one of the stories within the Money in the Bank women's match could be Sasha Bayley.
There you go.
Ooh,
That's it.
Look at that.
There was news that
Hired.
broke. We'll talk about this now because it's a brief little news item. There was news that broke yesterday after we did yesterday's Dirt Sheet, the Monday news show, that Money in the Bank, both the Money in the Bank ladder matches, going to be was it cross promotional? Mm-hmm. So I'd assume three members of each brand in the ladder matches. First time ever. That's great.
Yeah, that is great. A bunch of little things dropped yesterday, like little things. Like this is actually a little thing, but 205 Live, apparently they're getting tag team titles.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
They're getting a tag division. That's awesome. That's really cool. Give them something to do. Let's see here. Next.
Braun iPhone promo.
Oh, next we had the Nia Jax Alexa
Oh,
Bliss.
sorry.
We already talked about that, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good. Braun iPhone promo. Why? I did not see this.
Oh,
one.
he's awesome.
Okay.
He's the best.
Trying to remember what.
There's a lot of words.
Okay.
I mean, like on the screen, they did that stuff again.
I'm glad I
Stopped
missed
doing
it.
it.
Then. Just being,
But the promo was great.
just annoying.
Talk about get these hands.
these hands. Anyways, that led to the Symphony of Destruction match.
Man, I was impressed by Elias's musicmanship.
So, what did I tell you? I'm telling you, man. I said this for ages.
More
this
so
guy.
his piano playing.
Yeah.
But he managed to hold the beat on the drums fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think he knows a little bit of everything.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think he's a virtuoso on any of them, but he knows how to play
I think on
instruments.
guitar he's a virtuoso. I think he is. I think he knows how to come off like he's not, though. I think he's that good.
I don't know if he's that. He's good. He's
Because
pretty good.
it's funnier for him
No,
to
I agree.
kind of know how to play.
Yeah. I mean, I thought in NXT it was funny of him to seem like he barely knew how to play because that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I think he's good. Mm-hmm. Virtuoso, I'm not sure about that.
I don't know, man. We have all the evidence in the world to suggest.
I mean, I can carry a beat on the drums.
Oh, no.
I
Here
can
we go.
play some chords on the piano, and
Here
I
we
can
go.
handle myself okay on the guitar, but I wouldn't consider myself a virtuoso by any
It doesn't have to
stretch
be
of the
like
imagination.
that. It doesn't have to be a me
See,
versus him
no, it's
thing.
not that. It's me who actually knows how to play an instrument or two versus you who knows how to play zero.
Okay, no. The difference is this. Jerry Lawler is a Norman Rockwell-esque
Yeah, I know.
artist. If he was never a wrestler, oh my God, this guy would be a national treasure
Yeah.
for his artwork alone.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, no.
I like to draw.
Yeah.
I'm a bucket of assholes compared to him. You need to admit that you're probably a bucket of assholes compared to Elias.
I don't know that. I haven't seen the evidence to
His
suggest
best?
that.
You haven't seen his best?
Yeah. He's good. I mean, you've said for a long time you think he's really good. I haven't seen that yet. He's good.
I think he's
pretty good.
I think he knows what he's doing.
And it's impressive that he can just get behind an instrument and play it.
Bang, just like that. Oh, I loved it. It was great.
No, it was
Anyways,
great.
So they had a piano out.
Listen, here, hold on. I'm not trying to tear down Elias or disparage his musical talent.
I don't think you are either.
because they're there. I'm just trying to.
I think we have evidence that he's a virtuoso.
He's very good.
But the evidence suggests that he's more than very good. That he's great. Virtuoso. We'll have to ask him. We need to get an interview with Elias.
I mean, if he sat down on the piano and played like some Bach, then I would agree with you.
Right. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's not his character.
I understand that.
But I think you have to be a virtuoso in order to play the character who's just decent.
I don't know about that.
I think you do.
You could just actually
in
be
front
decent.
of that many people.
I think you could just actually be decent.
Oh, I don't know. Because you're just decent. I don't think you can go out there and be just decent on a piano in front of 10,000 people. I think you'd be a mess.
I think that'd be more a matter of experience being in front of that crowd on a regular basis, which he has, and I do not.
Anyways, there was a piano out there, 3 guitars like propped up, a double bass,
and a small drum set.
and a little drum kit right there. He
Yeah.
comes out, cuts a great promo. They're
Yeah.
giving him so much time on the mic where he shows off his skills behind each of these instruments.
Yeah.
It was great. He starts singing a song on his guitar as he's walking down the ramp, and he says, "I want a proper entrance." So they dim the lights. They do the spotlight. You hear, "Ladies and
JoJo
gentlemen,
say, yeah.
Elias."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Where is he?"
Lights come up.
Where'd he go?
He's not there.
He's running away.
Running through the crowd.
He
It was
runs
great.
through the crowd. He gets backstage. He goes to the car garage thing. He gets in a car. He tries to back up, and he looks behind him, and his car's not going anywhere because Braun is holding his car up as the wheels are spinning.
Yeah.
What's chat saying that you're
No,
cracking up at?
I'm trying to put myself over.
No, I love when you do that.
I'm not trying to put myself over. I'm just trying to have an argument with you to fill time on the show.
No, man, we're at this. This is the point of the show. We're having conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Anyways, Elias freaks out. He gets out of there. Braun puts the car down. He
gives chase.
The
Yeah.
the chase is on.
They come out to the ramp. Braun destroys Elias. They get back to the ring. Elias gets his licks in a little bit.
Not
Yeah,
a
man.
little bit. There was a good chunk of match where he was, murdering Braun with all those instruments and stuff.
Well,
or
he
at
hit
least
him in
with
the back with a guitar, yeah.
And then he was beating up best he could.
Yeah.
I thought they
Try to
booked
go for a
Elias as strong as
pinfall.
possible.
Yeah, they did. Tries to go for a pinfall. Braun kicks out. They fight up towards the ramp some more. Braun destroys a bass again
yeah.
over Elias, and then he tosses him under the piano, bangs out some notes,
That was great.
and then lifts up the piano like there's a leg that seemed like it was foldable on the front of it, and then dropped the piano on top of Elias.
Then he moves the piano and pins him.
Well, he like chucks it off.
Because it became, Kurt earlier called it a false count anywhere match. The great thing is during the entire match, Corey Graves was dropping Megadeth reference after Megadeth reference. It was fantastic. It was awesome. And then at the end, he even said, "If that wasn't enough to get me some free Megadeth tickets, I don't know what is." That was awesome.
But I don't think he ever used the phrase "sweating bullets," did he?
I don't know. I just caught
think so.
I just caught at the end, and then people on Twitter were mentioning.
No, I caught several of them, but I don't remember "sweating bullets."
Oh, I loved it. Well, wasn't "Sweating Bullets" just a Mustaine solo?
No, that was a Megadeth song.
Was it?
I believe
thought
so.
that was just a Dave Mustaine thing.
I mean, he is the front man for Megadeth.
Well, I get that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Megadeth.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well,
Hello Me, it's me again.
I know the song. It's like the only song that I really know. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Sweating bullets.
Yep.
Next up, we had Bray Wyatt versus Rhino. I wonder who won this match.
Bray Wyatt did with Sister Abigail and dropped a promo afterwards, then calling out Matt Hardy. He wanted him to show up in the ring. Instead, we got Matt Hardy on Titantron.
Mm-hmm.
He challenged Bray Wyatt to a match at the only place that the Great War could really take place, the Hardy Compound.
Crowd popped big when he said the Hardy Compound. And then, of course, we get a bunch of great shots of the Hardy Compound.
We get Skarsgård, dilapidated boat. That was in there. We got Vanguard 1.
Yeah, Vanguard 1. Yeah.
No Senior Benjamin, though.
No.
Plenty
Rebby claims on Twitter that she shot a bunch of that stuff.
on like last Tuesday,
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't want professionals out there, man. I want Rebby. Whoever did it the first time, Borash, whoever,
Yeah.
to do it this time.
Yes.
It was great.
It was fantastic.
I loved it. So, yeah, we're going to get the ultimate deletion at some point.
Yeah.
Rumor has it it's going to be before Mania. I really think that's a waste. I really want that.
Yeah, I want it to be Mania. But maybe they want Mania to actually all take place in the stadium.
Yeah, probably. Next up, I mean, they saw how it went at when we were at
House of Horrors.
House of Horrors, yeah.
But still, that's arena. That's where Raw is going to take place. Not the same arena, but at an
I
arena.
know, but you don't want to risk. You don't want to risk a crowd dying. You've got 7-8 hours of content. They're going to be dead no matter what.
Yeah.
Next up,
the Mizzies.
This
Dura did
was
the editing for those video package, and he's
wildly entertaining.
Wow.
This was great.
The only thing it was missing was people repeating lines in slow mo, like when
Right, yeah.
Angle and Miz were going back and forth. Nothing.
Nothing. That should have been the thing. Yeah.
With the zoom in.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, he was doling out awards, Mizzies to Seth, Finn, and of course Kurt Angle. There's one great bit where it was like the category was worst decision made by a GM.
Oh, yeah.
And it was all Kurt Angle, and one of them was because they had like announcer voice doing the nomination specifics, and it says, "Bringing his bastard son up to Raw." Somebody noted too. I forget who is this in chat. Somebody noted that and maybe it was on Twitter that in the opening segment when Stephanie was talking about Kurt needing his job, she said, "How many kids do you have? 4?" And he said 5. Well, it would be 6 if you included Jason Jordan. So he essentially forgot about Jason Jordan, which is great. Maybe he meant kids who need to be fed because Jason Jordan has his own money.
Well, that wasn't the question Stephanie asked.
I
It was
know,
just how many kids do you have?
I know. It was great, though. Oh, and he's got a little 1-year-old, little baby Angle. That's cute.
Finally, he was going to give out the Lifetime Achievement Award to himself, but he was interrupted by Seth Rollins, who himself was interrupted by Blue Balor.
Oh, I love Seth's reaction whenever Balor shows up, and Balor just with that big old smile of his, and he still does the thing with all that. And he's really happy with himself. I love. So apparently they've been teaming up on the house show circuit to get their chemistry, I guess. But I love Seth and Finn together. Their chemistry is fantastic together. I would love to see a genuine feud between these two.
Oh, same.
I think that'd be fantastic. It'd be really great. So we got kind of that. We're gonna get we got a tag match with 3 on 2
tag match. Yeah,
3 on 2.
It was Seth and Finn versus Miz and the Miztourage. There was a couple spots where there was some unanticipated tags between Finn and Seth that caused some tension between the two of them, but didn't cost them the match because Seth tagged himself in right as Finn was setting Miz up for a coup de grace. Seth hit a stomp on Miz, picked up the win. After the match, Kurt Angle comes out and says, "Miz, I'll tell you who your Mania opponent is. It isn't Seth. It isn't Finn. It's both of them. Triple threat match.
Yeah.
Mania for the Intercontinental title."
Seth and Finn both very happy.
Yeah.
Well, Finn really happy. Seth was more, I don't know, I guess he was happy. He was
But he
jacked.
wanted his own opportunity.
He wanted his own match, and they both stare at the WrestleMania sign.
Whereas Miz has looked upset.
Yeah. But that's gonna be a hell of a match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who comes out of it, but it wouldn't surprise me if Miz retained.
Yeah, that's kind of my feeling too. He made a point last night of saying that he was only 55
days
away from breaking Pedro Morales' record.
Yeah.
So if there's enough infighting between Seth and Finn, Miz can capitalize on that, retain, and then next pay-per-view probably drop it to one of them.
Man, I'd love to see that title on Finn.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, I'd love to see
He should
that.
get the strap blue.
I know.
Blue Balor.
Yeah.
Intercontinental champion.
Burgundy strap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just whatever color tights he has. Matching strap.
So wait, how tall is Finn supposed to be?
5'10".
Man, when he was next to Seth, they really seemed.
I think Seth is about 6'1".
I thought I read that he's 6'2", maybe
Or
he's
6'2", could be
6'1".
6'2".
But man, they seem like Finn. There's not really that much of a difference. I feel like.
I mean, Seth is taller, noticeably, but not dramatically.
Yeah, right. It's weird. Anyways, next up we had like a 20-minute Paul Heyman promo. Apparently, like on the East Coast, they cut to Unsolved, the Tupac Biggie thing.
Oh, when he took his first break,
and then went back to him. I think. No, I think it was before he even came out because he came out at 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
and so according to like some Twitter and some people were saying that
I saw that. Yeah, that it was cut away.
Back to
yeah.
it.
Oh, gotcha.
Because people were very
Because there was at one point where he delivered the first half of his promo,
and then he
the
stopped.
mic,
Yeah, I
acted
thought
like
the
he was
same
leaving,
thing.
Maybe they thought they.
But
they
when I looked at it, they were like, "Yeah, no. Apparently, it was before it even came out. Whatever, just happens." USA is doing their own negotiating with
seems like
their hardball negotiations. Anyways, I thought this promo could have been half the time that it was, because man, he delivered a pretty effective first promo, saying nobody bitched about the Undertaker when he shows up only one day a year. Undertaker's not holding up a title, dude.
Yeah, no. He's also like 50-something years old.
I know, exactly. And I don't know, it was just a really, really long-winded promo. I thought the first half was effective, and then when he stepped back in to call the Universal title Brock Lesnar's bitch, I thought that, I don't know, I just thought it was wonky. And just, if he had, I was okay, I guess, with the sentiment, but like if he had included that within the first promo, I thought both promos just should have been smashed into one.
Yeah.
And made one shorter promo, because God, he just talks and talks and talks these days.
No, it definitely would have benefited from being much shorter.
Yeah. And then Roman comes out. And
Paul says that Roman, you want Brock, he'll be here next week.
Yeah. So Roman comes out and essentially says, make sure, he says Brock really is a little bitch, isn't he? He sends you out instead of himself. I just want to talk to him like a man. The people here, they want him here. They want him to want to be here.
Yeah.
And tell him next week when he does show up to not put on his promo clotles,
which is just a t-shirt and like sweatpants.
Yeah, put on fighting clothes.
So it's his shorts.
Yeah,
he's gonna be wearing his promo clothes if he shows up at all.
My only complaint about it, because I thought it was Roman doing what he can do.
Yeah.
We've seen Roman going outside of what he can do and being very successful at it. When Samoa Joe would get up in Heyman's face was so great.
Oh, I liked when Roman came in the ring, though, and told Heyman to pick up that belt.
I really liked that. I really liked that. That was really good. I thought that he could have escalated that line of drama.
He didn't get into Heyman's face to the same degree that Joe did, but
he doesn't need to.
But he was pushing
There's
in
too
on
much space.
He was pushing on Heyman's comfort zone a little bit because Heyman was stepping away.
Yeah, he was. Heyman was doing a good job. I just felt like Roman should have made it a bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There should have been a bit more bass in his voice. I don't have any water.
Yeah, what'd you do that for?
Forgot my hydro. Because I got to do too much stuff around here, man. You're just sitting here dinking.
Well, if you want me,
with
if you need help with something, then ask for help.
I'd rather do it I'd rather be a martyr. I'd rather do it all myself.
And then complain about it. Then say, hey, Larson, can you press this button for me? Can you plug this cord in for me? Because half the time I'm over here, what do you need me to do? No, don't worry about it. I got it.
You need to reach for the brass ring.
I mean, I'm offering to help.
I know. I appreciate it. I'm just giving you shit. So anyways, that closed the show. I thought it was decent. I thought it could have been
it was effective. It may not
more
have been dramatic, but it was effective in telling the story they're trying to tell.
Roman's a top guy. I'm going to hold him to top guy standards.
Yeah. Well, he didn't go out there and embarrass himself. He did what he
did well.
No,
I didn't say he did. I'm just saying it was a double, not a home run.
Well, you don't need a home run every time, Steve.
I like to aim high, man.
Well, here's the thing. If it's all,
say.
I'm trying to fill out the show, damn it.
We don't need to fill out the show. We have plenty of time.
I'm trying to have conversation. Can't see it. It's about a half hour. Anyways, home runs are fun, but sometimes you want to see some teams string together some hits and score runs that way.
Fine.
Using the baseball metaphor.
Then give me a triple then. Can we agree that he could have hit a triple?
Yeah, but sometimes a double's fine because maybe next week he'll hit a single and then hit a home run after that, and it's a 3-run home run. More RBIs.
All right, let's answer some questions.
All right.
I'm done with this.
Unretired Dwayne Nix. So that Samoan drop was not the prettiest looking thing at all from Ronda. With that being said, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the possibility that Ronda legit hurt Stephanie at Mania?
0. They're not going to have her go outside her comfort zone.
I mean, according to Tommy Dreamer's critique of the move, is based on how Ronda delivered, it was more a possibility that Ronda would hurt herself.
Yeah.
Versus Stephanie. Jonathan Reiner, power rank other fun gimmick matches Elias and Strowman can have. How about the? Oh, I have an idea. You know those giant Hulk foam hands?
Yeah.
Put those on a pole. A get these hands match.
Get those hands match. Yeah. Hands. Well, you know, they're both musically inclined. We saw, again, Braun exercising his piano fingers last night, doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
That's more in the line of what I could do. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Really, all I can do is play like 3 Radiohead songs. And a couple Beatles songs,
Yeah, but you do them well. It bugs the crap out of me, though, because my father-in-law, he's a hell of a piano player. And they have a piano at his house, and when I take Alabama over there, he'll get on there and do like we're at the freaking, you know, Gem Saloon or something.
Oh, man.
I'm like, I wish I could do that.
See,
Am I too old to take lessons?
No. We have a piano, but we don't have room for it, so it's in storage right now.
Oh, man, yeah.
Because our house we were renting when we first moved back, we had the piano in the entry, and I'd play whenever I got a chance.
I need to learn. It seems so satisfying.
It
seems
is.
like
It's
a
a lot
very
of fun.
satisfying
Once you know
thing.
how the notes are laid out and how those form chords and stuff, it's just practice from there. TGX. So, as a Megadeth fan, I found amusing that tonight's Raw featured the Symphony of Destruction match, which, in case you didn't know, is one of Megadeth's most famous songs. So, with that said, name some other rock metal songs that would make a good name for a wrestling match.
Well, they literally did the Unforgiven pay-per-view, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Master of Puppets match. That'd be cool.
But what would be this?
I don't know. You just bust some puppets out. That'd be kind of weird.
Try to think of some other.
Sweating bullets match, and like they turn off the AC in the arena.
It's in a sauna.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to think of some other metal songs that would be applicable. It shouldn't be that hard for us.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be that difficult, man.
I mean, I know my music. I'm going through some other Metallica songs.
All I know is like their post Black Album stuff.
Their early stuff.
I don't really know a lot of their like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sweating bullets. Trying to think of like some other metal songs, not necessarily Metallica.
I don't know, man. I feel like okay.
And all the ones I'm thinking of are not really.
Give me an Anthrax song. I'm looking at my phone right now.
Oh, okay.
This question's bugging the crap out of me.
Yeah, me too.
Bring the noise.
Well, the Public Enemy
yeah.
collab.
Let's see. Breathing Lightning. What can you do with that?
Not much. Undertaker would have to be involved.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, move on. We laid a fart on that question.
Yeah, we did. Hold on. Go continue, and I'll come back.
All right. Ayo Worm, scale of 1 to 10. Will Asuka face Bliss at Mania?
I think so. Oh, Fade to Black.
Oh, there you
Fade
go.
to Black match.
So, like,
Aleister Black versus somebody is like a KO match.
No.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, KO match like that. But I was thinking more literal. You know, it's a 15-minute time limit, and the lights are going down
At that time
over
limit?
that period of time.
Oh,
They're dimming
okay. Gotcha.
during that period of time. Or the lights just go out randomly for a period of a minute.
You know, that would have been a more effective use of Bray Wyatt's satanic powers and projecting.
Just turn the lights out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's established that he can do that.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say it is? What are the odds that we get Bliss versus Asuka?
8. 7.5. Sorry, 7.5.
Yeah, I'm like at 6 right now. I'll say 6. Daryl Takahashi, Power Rank instrument spots the Elias match should have used. He says he would have loved to have seen Elias's head go through an accordion.
Yeah, I was going to say an accordion too.
Yeah, accordion's that's like the ultimate comedy device or comedy instrument. I think Weird Al used the accordion, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Phenomenal Blitz. Now that Chicago is all in,
Yeah, man.
Power Rank 5 ways. By the way, when I go to All In, I'm going to wear my G.G. Allen shirt.
Oh, dear.
And I'll be like, what? I thought this was a G.G. Allen
That was a
convention.
G.G. Allen convention.
Power Rank 5 ways CM Punk can show up at the... Oh, there you go. Have a G.G. Allen match. Where people just throw poop at each other.
Oh, dear.
Power Rank 5 ways CM Punk can show up at the event. Well, he can go via car,
Yeah.
helicopter,
Public transit.
motorbike, or
Hovercraft.
There you go. One of those one of those jetpack things that the Army's developing.
Yeah, man.
The glorious Steve Klain. Do you think Husky Harris will make an appearance coming out of the lake of reincarnation?
Oh, that'd be funny.
I really hope they get
That'd be pretty
really
cool.
weird with it.
I know, me too.
I really want them to get weird with it like that. I think that'd be great.
Jose GGR, is Chris Jericho the best overall mic work, ring work, psychology, etc. wrestler of all time? I don't think he's best ever, but he's top 10.
After that match he put together at the age of 47, putting together a 5-star match. Are you kidding me? Maybe. I don't
He's
know.
up there.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. I mean, I can kind of only speak for, the 1980s and on.
You got to put Flair in the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
You got to put Stone Cold in the conversation.
Yeah, but by the time he put everything together in terms of like his persona, his wrestling, because of the Owen Hart thing,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
his wrestling wasn't. He was a
What
brawl.
it used to be, I know.
Yeah, he was
but
a
he's still
brawler.
good with ring psychology.
No, yeah, he was great. Yeah, no, it's probably Flair. I mean, it's probably Flair. Come on, the guy was like the greatest promo of all time and one of the greatest in-ring performers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm not really sure about if you go back like within the context of their time. You got guys like the original Nature Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did a lot of cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Who was the one we saw in black and white running all around place the other day, like in gift form or something?
Oh, that was Buddy Rogers.
That was,
Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, it was Buddy Rogers.
Against
Yeah.
Luthez, yeah.
Yeah.
Really like he was about to fall over
Right. Exactly.
while he was running any moment.
Yeah. Let's see here. Larson's Black Cat Stepfather. We've kind of gone over this before, but 5 WWE superstars that need a change in entrance music. Number 1 is Baron Corbin. They really should never have changed.
Yeah,
his
they need to go
entrance
back to his
music.
previous music. It was way better.
Whenever I hear his intro to it, I feel like it's a Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Dolph
Dolph.
Ziggler. They're all on SmackDown.
Yeah, I know. The cat Daryl Takahashi was being the elite drug-free bear, a way to symbolize CM Punk's return at All In.
Oh, there you go.
And Code Diesel says the drug-free bear turns out to be Punk at the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man.
That'd be cool.
That'd be great. Ben Hyken. What was the point of the Cena Goldust promo? I honestly don't know.
To promote Fastlane. That was the point of it.
Well, that's what his promo did, but what the purpose of sending Goldust out there?
So Cena could have a match on Raw.
There was any number of other people. Look, I
No,
love
I know.
Goldust. I'm just saying, like, there should be some significance to it. Ooh, bronze grappling hook. Would you guys like to see Stephanie and Triple H bring up Shayna Baszler to face Ronda? Shayna could only be doing it for the money, and Ronda says she lost her love for that. I don't care about all that, but yeah, I'd love
that'd be
that.
great.
That'd be a great way to bring her up. It's a creative way to bring her up.
Custard Cannon, Jared Ellis. With WWE signing so much independent wrestling talent over the past 5-10 years or so, power rank who you think is most likely to end up in the WWE Hall of Fame. Personally, he says he'd like to see AJ Styles since he grew up watching him in TNA.
They're going to have to expand the number of people Number one, the number of people and the pattern that they use, because it's like one woman a year.
I know.
We're getting to the point where you're going to have to start doing a couple more than that.
I know. As far as the people signed directly from the indies, Seth Rollins. I think of everybody that's kind of fit that mold within the last 5-10 years of, wrestling the indies, being huge in, say, Ring of Honor, and then coming over to WWE. I don't know this for sure, but Seth Rollins seems like he's had the most success in terms of titles. Him and Kevin Owens.
Him and Kevin Owens, yeah. I was going to say Kevin, yeah.
AJ had a slightly different path because I don't really consider TNA indies nor New Japan.
Yeah.
I know AJ spent some time in Ring of Honor. Also, you got to say Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, or shoe-ins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that for sure.
AJ's a shoe-in, I think, too, but that's for not just what he's done in WWE. It has to be for the culmination of his career because he's done a lot of awesome stuff all over the world.
Absolutely.
Who else? Yeah, I think those would be the top 3 or 4 that come to mind.
Yeah.
Right now. But obviously we have plenty of time.
Oh, Keegan Green also had a similar question at TGX's with the songs that could be as stipulation matches, so just wanted to give a shout out there. Embryonic Reflection. Which wrestlers are terrible drivers? He says he feels Scott Steiner is a terrible driver. That wouldn't surprise me. He's probably all full of road rage.
Yeah.
Who would be a terrible driver? I haven't watched enough of has there been any like notoriously terrible drivers on the, what do they call it?
Ride Along?
Ride Along?
I don't know.
I don't recall. Who had the story on one of those animated things where I think it was Classy Freddie Blassie was like a nightmare driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget who.
I was trying to think
was
of
telling that story.
Of backstage bits where someone was in a car and ran someone over.
Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi.
It was
yeah.
Rikishi. Yeah,
Rikishi.
that's right. Yeah, terrible driver.
CM Punk finds it insulting. Power rank things that Vince McMahon wants in the ultimate deletion. He says, number 1, a koala imbued with the soul of Kevin Dunn. I don't know
what that means.
That means either.
I think if the reports are true, Vince is just a fan of. Here's the thing: it's going to be like they're going to bring out the classics.
Yeah,
and so I know your point about they need to do some new stuff, and I hope they do. But I think there's a good middle ground.
Oh, I mean, as long as they have the hallmarks of the whole thing, you get the boat,
and then you add to it.
You get some fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have Senior Benjamin in there.
And here's the thing. Don't make it a one-time thing. Remember how far TNA went with it? They had Tag Team Apocalypto. Mm-hmm. Do that. Have various superstars. Well,
then from there, they went to the Expedition of Gold.
Yeah.
They had the Hardys go to promotions around the world to get more belts.
Yeah. Jerome Murray, would you guys be okay with Matt and Bray doing their ultimate deletion at Mania and not actually being in-ring on the show?
Yeah, man. I prefer that.
That's how it should be.
Same here.
Absolutely. People would get a kick out of it.
Oh, here's a great question from Sean Woolsey. Not WWE related question, but power rank matches that will get Steve to strong style evolved.
Whoa. So, I mean, granted, Young Bucks versus the Golden Lovers has already
that alone should get your butt in your seat.
That alone is 43%. So another match of that quality, right?
Well, give it to me.
Would be another 43%.
Who should Okada face?
Oh, that's the big question, isn't it?
Or Naito. What if we get?
Well, I'd want Okada. I'd be Okada.
All right.
It'd be Okada versus. I don't know. Who do I like? Who's Cody fighting? Do we know who Cody's fighting?
No.
Is Cody going to be? He's got to be a strong style.
Yeah, I'd assume he'd be there.
Okay, Cody versus. Man, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Let me take a look at the roster here.
So right now, matches that we know.
Give me some ideas.
For sure. What about Will Ospreay defending his junior heavyweight title against?
Okay, Will Ospreay versus. I don't know. I feel like didn't we already see him against the Ticking Time Bomb like a couple times, a bunch of times?
But I'd see that again. That's a great match.
I'd watch that again.
I'll watch that match a million times.
That's worth 20%.
Okay,
right there. But I don't know if Will Ospreay is going to be there, then that Will Ospreay alone is like a good 19%.
Yeah.
So right there, you got me at like 60%.
63.
Yeah. Man, it'll be fun to see. I don't know. There's too many possibilities. There's a lot. There's too many possibilities.
There's a lot. What if Jericho Naito was announced?
Yeah, that's a good 20% too.
Okay, so you take Ospreay there. That's 20% plus that match 20%. That's 83%.
Yeah. So chances are I'm going.
Yeah.
But they have to make the matches.
Right now, chances are you're going anyways.
They have to make the matches. Let's see here. Oh, Broken Steve. So after another solid promo from Roman, how do you see his face-to-face with Brock going? I think it's going to be good, man. I think it's going to be really good. How do you think that's going to go next week?
It's a coin flip if Brock shows up.
If he's even going to be there, right?
I kind of hope he's not.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I know.
What did they say it was? Oh, it was from Detroit next week?
Mm-hmm. I think I read that he's like, he was announced to be there before even last night. Like he was
he was announced to be in Anaheim too before the show, and
I know.
Showed.
I don't know. I think they're gonna. Here's how I think it'll go if he shows up, which I'm kind of with you. Kind of hope he doesn't. He's super obnoxious about whatever it is he's doing. You know what I mean?
He's got to be
like
completely apathetic to
1,000%
other than
because I'm buying into this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really love the angle. I think it's great.
Same here. Co-Diesel, scale 1 to 10, will Triple H win another WrestleMania match? So 1 yes. Oh, wait, sorry. 1 no, 10 yes. His team is not picking up the win at Mania this year.
No, that might be all my confidence points.
Yeah, that's the lock.
Probably all my
Rousey's
confidence
making
points.
Stephanie tap to an armbar. That's the finish of the match.
That's the finish of the match. I'd say never say never. He has to have at least, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is no. He has to have at least a 3.
Yeah.
At least a 3.
Maybe his last Mania match, he'll pick up a win.
Yeah. He's got to have one more. He has to have
One final match.
Yeah.
And then he'll pick up the win there. We haven't seen the last of the Golden Shuffle.
The Golden Shuffle, listen, announced here, best wrestler, me. Triple H the game, Paul Levesque. Call me what you want, but I'm the best.
That guy. Which superhero would do the best in WWE?
What? Who? What?
Which superhero would do the best in WWE?
Won't be Superman.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, I mean, he'd be
I
like
mean, no one could beat him.
he'd be like nobody could beat him.
Yeah.
He'd be like the Brock Lesnar. But who'd be most over? Probably the Hulk, because you get that little Bruce Banner guy in there, or David Banner, whatever his name is. You get him in there,
Yeah.
and then Kevin Owens spits on his face or
He
says something
transforms
rude.
essentially into Braun Strowman.
He turns into Braun Strowman
Yeah.
and destroys people.
Yeah.
While Hulk wins.
Yeah.
Superman would be more like Cena. People would be like, "Oh, you again?"
I mean, it's kind of the reaction to Superman's movies. They're like, oh, he's not that interesting of a character.
Oh, this is actually
He just
interesting.
always
take on
wins.
it. This is actually something that we haven't really even talked about.
What?
With Miz and Maurice's daughter due near Mania, do you think it's a given that he's going to drop the IC title so he can take some time off and be a dad?
It's entirely possible.
That could be, right?
Okay,
that
yeah,
could be a thing.
that changes things then. Yeah, that's entirely possible. That's actually really plausible.
I mean, I know he's got, some people just, they want to be there for all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he's made it known that he wants to be there for all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do play-per-view?
I'm sure there are people who don't want to be there for that stuff. I enjoyed being there for that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I got WrestleMania 23. We're going to do WrestleManias from here on out.
Oh, wow. Okay. You have 23?
Yeah.
All right.
What did we do last time? Did we do 2 and 3 last time? We're just going to skip around.
Yeah, we'll skip around. You have which one?
23.
23? Okay, I'll do... what's this one? It sounds like it's probably a crap one. How many matches do you have?
9, including dark match, so 8. I could do either.
Okay, I'll do 26.
All right.
I'll do 26. And you have how many matches?
9.
9? Oh, God, I have 11. So I will start...
Any of them dark matches?
The first one's a dark
Okay.
match.
All right,
so
let's do
I'll
the last
start-
9 then.
Okay.
I'll go first. In a lumberjack match during the pre-show, a dark match, Chavo Guerrero and Gregory Helms versus Carlito and Ric Flair.
What is this? What kind of match is this?
It's a lumberjack tag match.
A lumberjack tag match. Okay, so there's a bunch of lumberjacks out there. Carlito and Flair are probably the bad guys. I'm going to say bad guys find a way to win. Ric Flair and Carlito. Okay.
Yeah.
In a triple threat match, Randy Orton versus it's all of what are their name? Legacy, I guess. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase.
Oh, Orton's got to win.
Yeah, very good.
In a Money in the Bank ladder match, the participants were CM Punk, Edge, Finlay, Mr. Kennedy, Jeff Hardy, King Booker, Randy Orton, and Matt Hardy.
Punk won.
Nope.
No?
Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, worst. Poor guy. In a Money in the Bank ladder match, we had Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Matt Hardy, Kofi Kingston, Jack Swagger, Christian, Dolph, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, and Kane.
Jack Swagger.
Very good.
Kane versus the Great Khali.
I think they were pushing Khali at the time. I'll say Khali. Okay. Singles match. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, versus the Golden Shuffle Triple H.
Sheamus.
Wrong. The Golden Shuffle
Damn.
strikes again. This is WrestleMania. I got to get my KDS up.
Yeah, I guess so. Chris Benoit.
KDI. What is it? What was it? KDR.
Chris Benoit versus MVP for the United States Championship.
MVP. No, really? The crippler crossface guy? Singles match.
Singles match.
CM Punk with the Straight Edge Society versus 619 Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio?
Good. Yeah.
All right.
Correct.
Next, for the World Heavyweight Championship, Batista, the champion, versus The Undertaker.
Undertaker won. Okay. In a no-holds-barred lumberjack match with Bruce Hart as special guest referee. Oh, Bret Hart. I'm taking on Vince McMahon.
Oh, Bret.
Yeah, Bret won. And I broke his ankle, and I stood over him and said, fuck you.
Yeah. In the 8-man tag match, the ECW Originals, Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, and the Sandman, versus the New Breed, Elijah Burke, Kevin Thorne, Matt Stryker, and Marcus Corvon.
All right, man. This is either at the beginning of a push for those guys or the fizzle out of a push. I'm going to say it's the beginning of the push. Those guys, the New Breed. No, really? EC, good for them. Wow. Usually they bring out those old guys to lose. In a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship, the champion, Break the Wall, Chris Jericho, versus the challenger, Edge.
Edge.
No.
Damn. Next, Umaga versus Bobby Lashley.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lashley won.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Not Lashley winning, but
no,
just
not
the-
Lashley winning. The whole stipulation.
Yeah.
Stipulations
Yeah.
being. Talking about fuck you. In a 10 Diva tag team match, 5-on-5, like a Survivor Series match. One team was Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres, Gail Kim, Kelly Kelly, and Mickie James. The other team was Alicia Fox, Layla, Maurice, Michelle McCool, and Vicky Guerrero.
First team.
No.
Damn.
Michelle McCool won. She's
Damn.
my wife. Of course she's
Oh,
going
okay.
over.
In a Lumberjill match for the WWE Women's Championship, Ashley versus Melina.
For the women's championship?
Uh-huh.
I'll say Ashley.
No.
Ah, fuck. Okay. In a singles match for the WWE Championship, the champion, Batista, versus the challenger, John Cena.
Lol Cena wins.
Very good.
For the WWE Championship, main event, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels.
Say Lol Cena wins.
Yeah.
And finally, in a no disqualification streak versus career match, The Undertaker versus the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Undertaker.
Very good. You
I
beat
win.
me by one.
I win.
Good job.
Good for me.
Should never bet on, what were those guys called that took on the ECW originals? The New Breed?
New Breed.
What the hell is that even? Anyways, another rousing episode of Going in Raw.
Yes.
In the books. In the books.
In the books.
So yeah, that's it. Thanks
That's
for
it.
watching.
Thanks, everybody.
Can we get some music, please? There's a little bit of music.
Indeed,
some
we have
tunes
music.
for you.
Music.
Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. We're good.
Let's see here. What does this do if I put this on? Hey, look at
Hey,
that.
we're back.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Remember, everybody, tomorrow, Tournament of Champions, chat trivia.
I'll put that on the Patreon.
Yes.
Right now. I'll say tomorrow.
Man, I'm hungry.
Text. Chat. Trivia.
Daniel Morris got his care package today. Great.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
So, like, be there, man.
Patrick will leave us. Steve, what are some other things Larson puts himself over with?
Oh, man. I don't know. Like, sometimes you talk about food a lot, even though you like a bunch of crap food.
I talk about I
Talk about the gym incessantly.
I really like my chili recipe. That's one thing.
Well, I like chili, but I like it on hot dogs.
That's
Or
fine.
if it's just with cornbread. You know, can you make a good cornbread?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I have a cast iron skillet, and
That's pretty much it. Otherwise, yeah, humble.
I'll
Break
take
your back.
I don't think very much of myself.
That's not true. That's stupid.
Yeah, Karen says working out, eating healthy.
Yeah.
J.S. Wooten brings up the
all
chili.
this, like the most California. My thing is, like, comparatively speaking, our politics are both dirty California liberal elitists. But beyond that, I don't know. I kind of enjoy the more red meat pedestrian things, and you like your little, I like to eat my whatever. You look at what I'm making today to
Healthy.
eat.
You know what I have for lunch today?
But you try to claim that it's like eating, it's like as delicious as crap food, and it's just not true.
No, I don't think I ever make that claim. I said I think it tastes good.
Yeah,
But it doesn't taste. I mean, is what I have in your fridge right now for lunch today as good as like a dirty McDonald's hamburger? Hell no.
Did you hear? Hey, did you hear that they're trying to? The McDonald's is going to start putting fresh burger beef in their quarter pounders.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like it. I'm not looking for that when I go to get a quarter pounder. I like that salty pad of pseudo meat that they put in there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want real beef. I've got a grill out here. I can.
There's
hook
a million
up some,
places that I go to get
I'll
a
go
real
to
meat
Five
burger.
Guys
Yeah.
right now. I like that. I like that salty, overly salty pad of
man,
whatever
there's
the
a very
fuck it is.
particular flavor that McDonald's imbues with its burgers.
I know.
That has been a part of me for a very long time, and sometimes I just crave it and I want that.
I just want that. I want your fresh crap.
Alex C., you're right. My wife does have a fantastic ginger syrup recipe.
No, yeah, it's always good to put your
That's
wife
me
over, though.
put my wife over.
Yeah,
though.
that's a good thing.
Alex C. says, "Hey, McDonald's, put that beef away."
I mean, I put my wife over because she could beat me up really good. She can like give me the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
She beats me up quite a bit. She was on a roll talking shit about the Oscars the other night.
Oh yeah.
Well, we were clowning what's his face. Gary Oldman had that ridiculous fat suit on for fucking
Darkest Hour.
Darkest
yeah.
Hour, and I'm like, really? That's the most predictable win ever. You know, it's so annoying. I was the British guy doing a British accent. No, the greatest thing, the greatest thing, and this is why I kind of want to maybe live stream. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the camera. I might want to live stream me and Lacey getting drunk talking about the Oscars next year.
Yeah.
Because when Gary Oldman gets up there to accept his award, she says, every time I see him, you know who I see, right? I'm like, who? She says, Drexel. And I'm like, who's Drexel? She says, I've been sitting here talking to you, motherfucker, and you just sitting here clocking me. You know how I know? Because there's a titty on the screen and you ain't said one word. It's from True Romance.
Yeah.
She pulled that reference out of nowhere.
That's
I
funny.
was dying laughing.
Whoa. Sorry.
Sasha's attacking me. Yeah, and why are you going to bring out Warren Beatty again? He done fucked up the year before.
Well, they're trying to.
Oh, my goodness.
The Oscars trying to be funny, man. I think this is the first year that I really didn't even remember the Oscars were really on. And I was like, I saw something about it on Twitter. I was like, I'll check out the very end. I'm happy Roger Deakins finally got one.
Yeah, I know, me too. I was
was great.
stunned. It was probably one of those obvious things that every film student probably should know, but I didn't know that he never won before. That was stunning to me. That was fucking bizarre. No, it was one of those things like for the past 10 years, I have not given one holy shit. Beyond you and I maybe having to do some 10 for the win. Top 10 most controversial Oscars, shit
I
like
don't
that.
think I really gave a crap, but I just watch it.
I had no desire, but it was just on, so I was like, yeah, whatever. We will not be,
Philly Flexer got a promotion. Congratulations.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Congratulations. We're not moving this backdrop to the office space. Like, I don't
We
know.
have a new backdrop.
Yeah, we have a new backdrop. It's already there. It's great. Sasha will be coming. Demon Boss will be coming with us.
Yes.
This right here. Some of this stuff will come in some shape or form.
But not all of it.
But, like, I don't know if we need the Luger wall, the Luger corner.
I'll have that by my desk.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Well, we have a lot of stuff to figure out about that. Once we know we can be in there, then we'll actually start transferring.
Well, we
stuff
can
over.
be in there now. I just can't do anything in there.
Will the MF Steve Here channel take place from the office space or home? Well, it's no longer going to be the MF Steve Here channel. And the answer is both. The office, is it? We have it. It's ours. Is it ready? No, not really. It's as ready as it can be, I think.
For the time being.
For the time being. We're going to get...
Once we get internet in there, then
that
it'll be
stuff
ready.
over there. I'm going to take the TV. I'm going to take that and the Apple TV over there. Because we have like limited internet. Just we can't do our job internet.
Mm-hmm.
But we might be able to stream Fastlane there. So
yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah. I would say not going to happen, Jason the Cabbie, because the rumor is that it's going to be a tag team that isn't like a tag team right now.
Yeah.
Will you still do Ask Stephen Lacey? Yeah, we were going to do it this weekend, but for some reason we just didn't. Because then Lacey says, "So, do you want me to go put my makeup on?" I was like, "I don't really care," and she was like, "I don't really want to do it." I was like, "Okay." Yeah, we should get Rob Schamberger to do a Luger mural.
Oh, man, that'd be great.
That'd be good. I would think if Matt and Bray were a tag team, they would
You give him a chance.
I think they would win the titles.
Yeah, probably. Robbie asked, what are the plans for Elias at WrestleMania? I don't know. It seems to be like this. I mean, how many times are they going to have Braun just destroy Elias? It doesn't seem like something that's going to carry on to Mania, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Could it be anyone besides Matt and Bray? It could.
Oh, yeah, it could be. That's just speculation. That's just pure speculation.
Oh, Alex C. says he thinks Elias will host Mania. That's actually a really good
Oh,
idea.
that would be great.
That would be great.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. See, now Alex C. mentions that, and it's not going to happen, and I'll go back to calling him a big old creep because he got my hopes up. Oh, wow. Dolph Ziggler sent me an email.
I got that too.
Really? He sent you an email too? Mm-hmm. Does he want to be on the show? Let's see what it says.
That's the show you're talking about is Fastlane.
Fastlane. 6 superstars, 1 WWE
Oh, great question.
champion.
Alex C's got all the great questions today. Or a lot of great questions. Power rank teams for the Cruiserweight Tag Team division other than Lucha House Party.
Ooh.
I mean, Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali. That's a great tag team.
205 Live roster.
Despite what's happened in previous weeks, I'd still like to see Drew Gulak and Tony Nese be a tag team. I think they have really good chemistry together.
Look, they do, but come on. Drew Gulak needs to be a singles guy.
Well, the question is, who would make a great tag team?
Listen.
Hey. Listen up.
Hey, where's the fucking... Oh, here we go.
Excuse me.
Hey. They're going to have to bring some more people up.
I know.
Let's see here. TJP needs to be in a tag team with... Oh, you know, it'd be cool. No.
Yeah, they do need some more talent.
They need more talent. I want Mark Andrews to be a singles guy.
Karen says Mark Andrews and Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I was thinking of Mark Andrews and another singles guy, but man, that Mustafa Ali promo, I want him singles, and I want him winning the championship. That's what I want. That promo was great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Could you imagine if 205 Live was all branded like that?
Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of like pairings here that really fit thematically. Like Akira Tozawa and Mark Andrews would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick tag team.
Aaron Smith says TM61. No, they don't qualify, according to Karen. 220 and 230 respectively.
Yeah, they're big dudes. Can you imagine if they put Leo Rush and Ricochet together as a tag team on 205 Live?
Oh, wow.
That'd be terrible. Like, please never do that. Leo Rush is going to be a standout singles star, and Ricochet is going to be on the main roster. 5 cruiserweights from UK NXT divisions to bypass 205 Live and go straight to main. You didn't really bypass 205 Live.
I mean,
if you're small, you go to 205 Live.
Pete Dunne, he's under 205, I believe, or he is 205.
Yeah, but he's a main roster guy.
Well,
yeah, I mean, if that's the question, yeah. NXT roster.
Will Ospreay.
Because I don't really want...
Not exactly indie wrestler.
I want Tyler Bate with Trent Seven. I want them as a tag team.
That's a good call. They're in the Dusty Classic, though.
Yeah, I know, but...
Tyler Bate needs to get out of the doghouse first. If that rumor is true.
He needs to want to get out of the doghouse
Yeah, I guess
first.
so.
He's like, this is bollocks. Who's this? Who the fuck is this?
Who?
Have you ever heard of Lucky Cannon?
I've heard the name, yeah.
He was also known as Johnny Prime.
I think I've come across that name while we were doing Kayfabe Corner.
He was one of the rookies, whatever year this was, the same year as stupid Low Key.
Oh, for
Season 2 of NXT. McGillicuddy, Alex Riley, Bray, Percy Watson, Lucky Cannon, Eli Cottonwood. Is that Itchweed? Eli. God. His name is in red. He doesn't even have his own Wikipedia entry. Come on. Kip Christensen.
yeah, who that is.
Who is that man?
What's Almas's build weight?
La Sombra. 215, I think.
Oh, okay.
I checked. It's over 205.
210.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, Aleister Black, when he first was debuted in NXT, they were billing him at 205. I think they bill Adam Cole as over 205, but I highly doubt that's actually the case.
There's a couple people in the. There's a couple people in the when NXT like first became when they took over FCW. In their intro, that I was like, wait, who's that? And it cracked me up.
Whoops.
Come on. God, this thing's so long.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at this. Like, what's his name? Richie Steamboat?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
They had big plans for that guy. You
Yeah,
can tell
man.
he was like twice in the intro.
He had a neck injury, though, right?
Oh, for God's sakes. This is before. No, there's Seth.
Oh, no. Bray.
This isn't the thing I'm looking for, though. It's the actual thing.
Here
we go. Watch
No
this.
more news on Ray's injury that I've
So,
seen.
there's Richie Steamboat.
Yeah.
Never saw him. He had like a neck injury.
Yeah, he had
retired.
injury issues, yeah.
All right. There's. Wait, who is that? I don't even know who that was. I know who that is, obviously. There's Oh No.
Oh, no.
EC3.
Oh, wow.
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose.
Gender. Fandango. Oh no, again. They had probably had big plans for him too. Big E. There's Bo. Xavier Woods. Connor. It's so bad.
That is pretty bad.
Oh, Paige. They had big plans for her. Bray. I think I kind of remember her. Wait, who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Ha! Juice. Summer Rae. That last guy was Rick Victor.
Bo.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
That's Corey.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is though.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's Corey again. I think they had big plans for him, and then they ended on Steamboat.
Wow.
So many weird things. Will AC3 be on tomorrow's NXT tapings? I don't know.
He still does he have any more appearances on
I
Impact?
think he might be done. I think
Okay.
they
I
wrote
that's
him
probably
off.
all they're waiting for. Oh, Oliver Gray.
Is it Oliver Gray? Okay, I think you're right about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was Corey's tag team
Yeah,
partner
okay,
at one point.
there you go. Joel Redman.
The next set of NXT tapings are tomorrow, right? 7th, yeah.
I don't know.
Be interesting to see what develops leading into TakeOver.
Is he still doing anything? Out of present independent circuit.
Aaron Smith is saying Jake Carter.
Who's Jake Carter?
He was Corey's tag team partner, whereas Oliver Gray was with Neville. So look up Jake Carter.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's him.
They both kind of look generic. His dad is Vader.
Oh, wow.
What's he doing now? Doesn't really say much about him. In September 2013, he was released from his WWE contract. No more info on him. Interesting.
Interesting.
Wow. Oh, Karen's going to be there. Cool. Oh, is it a Full Sail?
Yeah.
Nice. Is the Friendo meetup at Strong Style Evolve going to be in LA or Long Beach? It'll be at the show.
Yeah, it'll be at the venue or outside the venue.
If I go. I mean, look, it's either going to be a Friendo meetup or it's going to be a Larson meetup. If it's either way, it's going to be at the show.
Kevin Jenkins asked a really good question. How much steak is too much steak? What's the perfect amount for you?
Oh, I don't know.
8 ounces?
I mean, it kind of depends on like my mood, to be honest with you.
Does the cut of meat matter too? Sirloin versus New York versus ribeye versus filet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like too much. So 8 ounces is
All
probably
right.
pretty good.
What's your preferred cut?
Probably New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But I'm not really an aficionado. If it's meat, it's cooked, put in front of me, I'll eat it. I don't
What's your
care.
preferred temperature?
Oh, I usually get medium rare.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah. Jeez, Zach Stolpa. He says 18 ounces.
Well,
He says he feels Sammy Guevara would make a great intern. Where?
oh, for The Office.
For
Zach
The
Stolpa
Office.
asked what wrestlers make great
Oh,
interns.
okay.
Who would make a good intern? What happened to bad wrestling last week? Oh, we just didn't do it. We didn't do bad or rad last week.
Yeah.
We were just running behind. I think it was like 3 o'clock, and we hadn't done any prep work, and we just said,
Yeah, because I had some like plans for Rad, and I was like, I don't know. I needed to do. Maybe we can do like, I don't know, tomorrow after Matt Chat, we can do one of them.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
then the next day we can do the other one.
yeah, I don't have any promos for bad wrestling, so we can do
Yeah,
that.
all wrestling. Yeah, I'll wrap mine up today.
I was trying to wait to make any huge changes till we were in office space, but I might not have that luxury.
I know. Scott Steiner would be a terrible intern.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be terrifying. Oh, yeah, Dana Brooke for an intern. She's a wonderful statistician, so she can help us with stats.
Analytics.
Data. Top name brand cereals.
Frosted Mini Wheat's probably the one we can agree on.
Yeah, for sure. That's up there. And then we completely separate.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge advocate for Cinnamon Life.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
great. It's really good stuff.
That's good. See, I'm all of mine. I totally admit, I like the most boring cereals.
Yeah.
I like Raisin Bran.
Well,
So
that's not
it's
boring.
Like,
There's flavor
it's
to
like
it.
30% of your dietary fiber. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's great.
Grape nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
If you put bananas in them, it's really good.
Well, then it
in
just
my
tastes like
opinion.
banana, yeah. Grape nuts are vessels for other things.
Yeah, there you go.
Sort of like Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies is not a main event itself.
Oh, no.
You
I
need
like,
something in it.
No, you're wrong.
Rice Krispies are literally bereft of flavor.
That's not true.
It is true.
They have their own distinct Rice Krispie flavor.
Yeah, air.
Air doesn't have a flavor, man.
Au contraire. Go on an airplane.
Well, that's not air. That's people.
No, that's air. That's coming
the
through the vents.
Disgusting stink of people. It's recycled air. It's disgusting.
But it's still
nasty.
air that you're breathing.
They
in.
don't filter out people, man.
Yeah, they do. I'm sure airplane.
No, step outside in a park and you're smelling air. Step in an airplane, you're smelling just people stink.
Also, depending on various places you are, the air can have a taste.
Well, yeah, if you're standing next to a butthole and it just farted, it can have a taste.
Like if you're out,
if you're in a
out
McDonald's,
in
it tastes like amazing beef
in a
crack.
rural area, it could smell and
Like
potentially
cow shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm not talking about the smell of cow shit. I'm saying if you're just on a fresh, nice day.
But depends where that nice day is being enjoyed at.
That nice day is just in a regular park and there's no cow shit around.
Okay.
And there's no people farting in your
depending
face.
What's going on in the environment can still give the air, smell, and a taste.
Well, yeah, but, I'm saying a minimal amount.
because we're used to it.
Good, clean air.
Sort of like if you live in a rural area, you probably don't even notice really the cow poop smell. Or if you come out to like Los Angeles, you probably taste the smog.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's all what you're used to.
No, I know, but I think you can just go to a smell neutral location. I'm sure there's plenty of them.
See, J.S. Wooten says, I will see Larson throw a Rice Krispie treat at him. There's a difference there. Rice Krispie treats have marshmallows in it. That has flavor.
Yeah, that's true.
Rice Krispies have no flavor.
Yeah, they do have a flavor.
It's very slight, and it's basically nothing.
It's not nothing. It's something.
It is like the most inconsequential in terms of the substance of the actual cereal there is. Because there's no calories, there's no nutrition to it. You're eating puffed rice, which is 90% air.
Look, I don't disagree that you're eating basically nothing.
Yeah.
But you're saying that there's no taste to it. And yes, there is an
There's not a
absolute
whole lot of
taste
taste
to it.
to it.
Yeah, there is. If there was no taste to it, I wouldn't eat it. It's like, okay, it's a difference between, so like regular Cheerios, they basically have no taste to them.
They have more flavor than Rice Krispies.
No, they don't.
They
no,
do.
They don't. Honey Nut does.
No, regular
Because it's
Cheerios
super
have more flavor than
no,
Rice
they
Krispies.
don't.
Yes,
No, they do not.
They
it's
do.
just, I don't know, you're so weird.
Because oats have more, in my mind, more distinct flavor than rice does. Just by their nature.
But Rice Krispie isn't just rice.
It literally is rice and
is
air.
not.
That's all it
There's
is.
sugar to it.
Not in regular Rice Krispies, there's not. Unless that's an additive they just added recently.
Oh, now you're on unless.
I haven't had Rice Krispies in 20 years. When I was eating Rice Krispies, it was air plus rice. That was the ingredients.
Where's the fucking sugar? There's 4 grams of sugar in this.
All right, is there sugar added?
4 grams of
Is there sugar in the ingredients?
I don't know, whatever the fuck this is. Oh, the ingredients.
Yeah.
Rice, sugar.
Okay, that's a new thing.
Sugar. It's not a new thing. It's the same fucking thing I've been eating for
I don't know, man.
How long?
Steve walked over Rice Krispies. Well, it makes them even worse for you. Like the most prominent thing in it is sugar.
When's the last time you ate Rice Krispies?
Oh, probably 15 years.
Okay, then you have zero idea what you're talking about right now.
No, I know what they taste like.
It's obviously changed quite a bit.
Yeah, okay. I don't
Because
know.
you said there was no sugar in it, and there's clearly sugar in it.
Not that I remember.
Oh, my God.
But when I used to eat Rice Krispies, I used to put sugar in it, so I probably wouldn't know.
Oh, you're such an idiot sometimes. All right. I kind of want some Rice Krispies now.
Ugh.
What do you mean, how can you say, when you say there's no taste?
'Cause I like taste.
Can we chop this segment out and use this for the Patreon?
There you go.
This is what you get
People
in the
are
post show.
us arguing about breakfast cereal. See, right now, like I like Cheerios, but I don't eat Cheerios. I eat this organic brand Cheerios because it has no sugar in it.
Okay.
And it's good.
No, it's not. It's not
is
good.
good.
There's no sugar and it's not good.
That's not true.
Bring some tomorrow and I'll have it. It's probably going to taste like an asshole.
No, it doesn't taste like
But
an
no,
asshole.
an asshole probably has taste to it.
Yeah, it probably
I
does.
wouldn't know. I haven't tasted an asshole.
Nor have I.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make my lentil pasta and meatless meat lunch.
God, miserable fucking lunch. Bye, everybody.
Bye.